Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Oblong Polka Dots and my name is Kerr, and on this channel we talk about makeup, skincare, and beauty. So if that's something you're into, you've come to the right place. Two things: it's hot, it's summer, my window is open, my fan is on, and I have a family and they're loud. So if you can handle that throughout this video, then keep watching. Today I was not actually planning to film, but what had happened was I just decided to. So here we are. I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics Tokyo palette, this one right here, because we are sticking with the theme of bright and colorful looks. This palette does not come with a mirror, but it does have your elementary colors. So I'm going to try and see if I can whip up something really quick because we actually need to get out of here. We are on our way to go see a show. We're going to go see a burlesque show. Ooh. So because I'm not sure about the fallout on this palette, we are just going to do what we know is tried and true and begin with our Essence Prime Like a Boss eyeshadow base. We're going to throw this all over the lid and then we'll go from there. I love this eyeshadow base. You guys have heard me talk about it 100 million times, and now it's 100 million and one. It really does hold onto your shadow and keep it from creasing all day long. I will not be wearing this look all day because it's already pretty late in the afternoon, but I just wanted to point out that this is the shadow base that I use for when I go to work, and I work very long hours. Let's see if we can whip something up super duper quick. I'm going to grab a I'm going to grab a fluffy brush. We'll start with this one, which is clearly stained with the color blue. And we're going to go in with this orange color right here. Looks like I've swatched it, so I hope that it's a color that I like. This one right here, Kabuki. And I'm going to use Kabuki because we are going to the theater, so why not? It's a good choice, right? Just pop that right there into the crease. I'm going to stop blending this up. Making little swirly circles, little swirls. Little windshield wiper, more swirls. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Ooh, this turns out quite peachy on my skin. It's pretty. I like it. Okay. I think we should add another coat. What do you think? Another coat? Let's do it. Really get in there. It's summertime. It's time to make all those nice, bright looks. Something to really wow them. There we go. Wow. And I'm not seeing any fallout either. So I don't know if it's because of the primer that we just put down or if it's because of the shadow itself, but I just wanted to point that out. Let's try and work this up a little further. Just a little. Okay. So that's like a nice, warm, peachy, corally orange. And I guess we can just stick with this theme. How about we go in with Tokyo Tower, which is right above it. This one right here. We're going to use that same brush and we're going to stick to this side, the outer corner, and let's see what it do. So this one has a lot more pink in it. I don't know if you can see that. It has a blue base as well versus like the yellow base of the other shade. So you have that contrast between the two. Again, we're kind of sticking with this outer area here. Wow, this is a beautiful color. It's very pretty. It's working this over a little bit. I'm bringing it down some. Okay, so we added that in. Wow, this is such a nice palette, you guys. Okay, pretty bright and cheery. So far, so good. How about we grab our NYX glitter primer and throw this onto the mobile lid with the synthetic brush. It's going to take a little bit. I'm going to pat it down in the areas that we haven't actually laid down any of our shadows yet. And because we're going to throw something on top. This primer is amazing. If you're looking for a way to keep your makeup on, especially that's like glittery or chunky, this is the primer. I don't use any other glitter primer. I used to use, oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember what it was. It was either Makeup Forever or maybe it was Ben Nye. One of those two. I had a primer from them. And it wasn't bad, but I'm telling you, this NYX primer is like the bee's knees. This stuff really works. But because it really works, you have to be careful because wherever you lay it, it's going to pick up your lid. Literally, it's like glue. So if you already have a shadow on that's underneath of it, you're probably going to pick it up and lift it off of your lid. Actually, can I keep using this brush? I'm gonna try using this brush for the color that I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna try this one right here called, should I go with this one or this one? Boy, I'm really, go big or go home, I guess. Let's try Shrine. That's this one right here on the bottom. Yellows are so tough. They are really, really tough to formulate. And they're even more difficult to get to show up on anyone's skin, brown or otherwise. So we're going to see if we can do something with this. I try to stick with the synthetic brush because I noticed that when I try to use like a fluffier brush sometimes over this glitter primer, it doesn't necessarily work out for me. I'm not sure why. Now, this yellow, as I mentioned, yellows are just difficult to formulate. It does look patchy, but by the time I finish this, no one's going to notice because I'm going to throw something right on top of it. I'm just looking to bring that brightness to my eye for what I want to lay on top. Okay. All right. I think that's as good as that's going to get. Shout out to any brand that's able to formulate a really beautiful yellow color because I know it's tough. Okay, so now I want to go in with, where's my little, this brush right here. It's a flat brush. And I want to try going over that yellow with this green. And this green is called Rainbow Bridge right here. It's pretty sparkly in the pan, so let's see what it looks like on the eye. It doesn't look the way I want it to, so we're going to have to find something different to use. It's quite patchy. And I don't know if it's patchy because of the yellow shade that I used underneath, or if it's patchy in general. I'm just packing it on, trying to figure out my next move. With this, I'm pretty sure I can feel fallout on my face right now. So, of the colors, this is the first one I can feel falling down. So, let's see. Why don't we grab a different brush really quick? Because we're just getting creative, guys. We're just creating things here. And why don't we go into the crease with... We're just going to ignore that. Let's go with Harajuku. This one right here. Oh my gosh, that is way brighter than I thought it would be. This is fine. Just pulling it across all of these different colors. No going back now, guys. We're here, we're committed. I do like this color though, it's pretty. Okay, and then lastly, I need something that's gonna tie these two colors in right here. I wonder if I can use this. It's called Ueno, I think is how you pronounce it, Ueno Park. This one right here. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but we're gonna see. We're just gonna try it. I have this brush. Apparently I'm feeling bold today. Quite bold. So I'm just going over that line that's between the two shades. Okay. Well, not mad. I like it. It's definitely bright. I do like this shade. This is pretty. It's very iridescent. I hope it's picking up on camera. Quite iridescent. Maybe. Is there something I can use to kind of deepen up that outer corner? Or have I gone too far? I probably have gone too far. Let me just stop. Girl, let me stop. Because you know we about to be over here all day. Me trying to go back and forth when I'm supposed to be walking out the door. All right, let's clean up this fallout. And let's dress up the rest of the space. I'm not really going to go too crazy with my face because right now, you probably can see, I really think that something bit me here. And then I'm just trying to give my skin a rest in general. Just give it a rest. I didn't have a lot of fallout, but I did have some. But it really wasn't anything more than would be expected. So these are great colors. Fantastic. Very nice. Once again, BH Cosmetics, you guys. I have the Milani Conceal and Perfect in Nectar number 4. We're going to use this to cancel out some of the gray that's under my eyes. It's natural, but I don't necessarily want to see it on me, specifically, my face. Okay. And of course, I don't know what I did with my sponge. Here it is. Come on. Come on, little sponge. Step right up. We're just pressing this in, and then we're going to go back in. Because it's hot, like I mentioned, we're going to grab a primer. This one is Rimmel's Stay Matte Mattifying Primer. It's number 3. And I've used this before. It's one of my favorite primers. I've had this primer I've purchased I don't know how many times, but I'm just going to put it in the places where I get really oily. So not all over my face, just the oily parts, the oily bits. What'd you guys do today? I feel like I ran errands all day. I went and got my nails done. But before that, early in the morning, I went and had a laser hair removal appointment. I told you guys before that I get laser hair removal. So that's what I did this morning. And, oh my gosh, I'm about to break stuff over here. I really just cleaned out this drawer too. You guys were with me when I cleaned it out. I did a whole video about it. And already I'm just tearing stuff up. Why is this stuck? Hold on. Oh, I had it in the wrong spot. So I actually have a new product here I have not tried yet at all. It's the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum in the number 7 to 8 tan to deep. And I grabbed this because I wanted something that was going to be not really show up very much, but just give a little bit of something. How does this work, you guys? Help me out here. Are you supposed to like squeeze it? Or you just put it on your face like this? Oh my gosh. I feel like I just put way too much on. Okay, stop. Just stop. Stop it. Put it down. Just put it down. It's fine. Put it down. Let me grab a foundation brush and see if we can fix whatever it is I just thought I was going to be doing. And then we'll go in with our trusty little sponge to clean up this train wreck that I just created. I never put on this much product, but it's supposed to be a tint. And I wasn't sure what the coverage would look like. I don't even know what this is supposed to look like on me, you guys. I hope I don't walk out of here looking crazy, because I do not have time to redo any of this. So we're just going to have to pretend like it was all planned. Ooh, I can tell you one thing. It feels very comfortable. It feels like cooling, almost. How do I describe that? You know, in the summer when you're sitting down and it's hot and everybody's playing or they're at the beach or whatever, and you do like a little spray of water on your face just to cool yourself down. It feels like that, like cooling. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels like a moisturizer, definitely. Oh, I don't know what I was expecting. I really don't. It's comfortable. It feels a little bit, I don't know, almost like, I guess a moisturizer is the best way to describe it. That's what it feels like. Since I can't come up with a different word. So creative. Just at a loss for words here. Okay, I think it's a good match. What do you think? Am I too red, too brown, too something? Do I need to lighten it up a little bit? Let's figure this out. First though, let's throw on a little bit of concealer. This is the one from Lancome. It's a Tainty Doll Ultra Wear All Over concealer in the shade 470. I'm going to throw this right underneath the eyes. And then we're going to blend that out, and then we'll figure out about this color. Because I like this product that I just put on my face. It feels good, but I do think it's a little too dark for me. Just a hair. And maybe that's something no one will notice, but I will. So, let's figure this out. Not the best time to be not the best time to be testing a new product when you're supposed to leave the house and be in front of God and everybody, but you know, sometimes you gotta live in the edge. Sometimes you gotta try a little wild, do something different. I have here and I have allergies too, you guys. I have here the HD Set and Forget setting powder for Ruby Kisses, and this powder will make you look casket ready. We've talked about this. But it will hold your makeup in place all day. Again, we won't be out all day, but we still want the makeup to be held in place, don't we? Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. I like the way this stuff feels. This tinted moisturizer, it's quite comfortable in the skin. It's a little more. And a little more here. Ooh, it just made a mess. And I made another mess. Hold on. What's going on here, girlfriend? Get your life together. Get it together. It's okay. Just get it together. Do the thing. There. Okay. I just spilled powder everywhere. It's gone now. It's gone. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's gone. Moving on. I'm not going to bronze my skin. I was going to, and then I changed my mind. I need to give my bronzer a little break. Really, I need to give the one that's had me in a chokehold a little break and then reach for the other one instead. But until then, here we are. So we're going to stick with... Do I need a little more under my eye? Hold on. That's better. Didn't quite have enough powder under there because it was still a little bit sticky. Just a little. I like this stuff a lot, and I'm glad that I do because I bought like 3 bottles of it. I was assuming I would like it for summer, and I'm right. So you're going to see this again probably in a series of other videos coming up here. So let's put away our trusty Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation that you guys have seen in every video for months. We're going to grab this Black Up Cosmetics blush. This is in the shade number 7. I picked up a whole bunch of these, well, not a bunch, but like 4, I think, from Macy's. I was really glad to see they were selling it. This is an Afro-European brand, and it's been around for a long time. I believe it's French. But the problem is, when trying to make purchases of makeup overseas, at least back in the day, they charged you so much money. And I was like, I can't justify buying a product and the shipping itself is as much as the product. I just couldn't do it. So whew. I bought this because I wanted to, for a very long time, I should say, I'd wanted to get Exhibit A from NARS. And then I finally looked at it and realized, like, I can probably get another blush that's similar for not as much. That was kind of my thought process. And I love NARS, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of their blushes, but I just felt like that was one I wasn't going to reach for nearly so often as I do my others. And I just couldn't find a way of justifying that price tag for something I'm basically never going to use. Not never, but not frequently. Not like today, where we are really going for something big and bold. If you're going to go to a burlesque show, you might as well show out. And that's bright. So let's see. We could tone it down a little bit. But do we want to? Isn't the point to be a little bit garish? Is that not the point? I'm not in the show, but it's fun to play and make up. We're going to brush up the brows a little teensy bit. We are not filling them in because they're tattooed, and we don't need to fill them in today. I do want to put on a liner. What liner should I pick? I just bought a whole bunch of super bright, colorful liners. This one is from NYX. Let's see if we can get it open with a pair of tweezers, because y'all, they wrap these up in this plastic and it's like Fort Knox. They want you to buy the product, but you can't get into the product. You know what I mean? You with me? You're with me. I know you are. So yeah, you get it. You want to use it because you're like, yay, I got the thing. And then you have to have another tool just to be able to rip the plastic off to get to the product. Just saying. So before we start fiddling around with that, let's go ahead and set the face with this setting spray from Milani. It's the Cherry Brighten Make It Last Cherry Scented Setting Spray, and it is cherry scented. Whew. Okay. The face will be wet for a minute, so we're just going to let it be wet for a minute. Where's this fan? Hold on. Okay, that fan helped a little bit. Let's not knock it over though. All right, we have a green liner because clearly going bold was the goal here. It doesn't help if it doesn't show up though. What am I doing wrong? Ah, there we go. A little on this side. And then I'm thinking for my upper lash line, I'm probably going to go in with a different color because I don't necessarily want to line with green on the top as well. But this is definitely bright. Good job, NYX. We do love NYX, don't we, darling? Where's, not Woodstock, where's the other one? The deeper one. I'm just making a lot of noise in your ear, aren't I? Sorry, guys. Let's pull these over here for a second. I do have Rockstar. I don't know, maybe Woodstock? I wanted Love Drug. Where's that? Come on. Come on. Where'd it go? Oh, hey, you. I see you. Love Drug. We're going to use this one. Urban Decay. Some of my favorite liners. Actually, they are my favorite eyeliner. NYX is my second favorite. And then opposite direction for lip liner. NYX is my favorite. MAC is my second favorite. For lip liner, I know you didn't ask. I'm just talking to you. I'm just talking at you, really, because we're not able to talk to each other right now. Does that make me sound kind of weird? Like, I know I'm talking to you and you know I'm talking to you and we're having a conversation. Actually, I think we are. We're having a conversation. It's just that the first half of the conversation is happening in the past, and then the next will happen in the future. And we'll hang out with each other and chit-chat in the comments, right? I feel better, much better. It's a very sound decision. Oh, no! Did I draw a line on my lid? Ooh, we just missed it. Did you see that? That was almost a tragedy. Not a real tragedy. I'm just being dramatic. I have the Essence Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Mascara. And we're going to put this on. This is a very big wand. I really do like this type of wand though, with all the different bristles really close together, because I feel like it grabs onto your lashes really well and you can pack a lot of product on. Ooh, it feels good too. This is not a wet formula. It feels quite creamy. I prefer a wet formula, but this is nice too. This feels like the equivalent of a conditioner versus a shampoo. Yeah, very nice. Take it to the bottom. Wow, this really grips the lower lashes nicely. I think it's because these bristles are so close together. You can really get in there and get that product on there. Very nice. It's comfortable. I also don't feel like with this type of wand that I'm going to poke my eye out. There's something more comfortable about it, where I feel more secure. Yeah, I like it. Nice stuff. Okay, was there anything else over here? How about a lip? We're going to keep the lip neutral-ish. Neutral-ish. Neutral-esque. Where is, let's see. Oh, I'm like, what in the world? Girl? Which color is this? I wore this the other day. Is this the one? Nope, that's too purple. Is it this one? Natural? No. It must be this one. All right, so this is from NYX and it's Edge Pink. Which, if we're all being honest, is far, far from neutral. So, you know, lost that battle. Okay. And then my trusty, tried and true gloss. This is the one from Fenty Beauty, and it's in the shade Fussy. I love Fussy so much. You can tell because of all the glosses. This is the one, I don't know if you can see, I really use all the time. La 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 la. Okay. Keep the gloss from getting on our teeth. Like that. That's it. This is a very bright, wild, and crazy, super colorful, summery look. And I hope that you like it because I like it. I think it's fun. I think that it'll be fun to go to a burlesque show looking like an actor or one of the performers, I should say. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.